guys, it's Jessie, and today we're going to be doing an arms, abs, and back workout. So we're going to start warming up center floor, and we do want to have a set of weights. I don't have super heavy weights. Again, I do have 3-pound weights. You can be anywhere probably 3 to 8 pounds, and of course you can do this without any weights at all if you would prefer. So again, we are going to warm up in the center floor. I do not have shoes. I have my grip socks. I'm on carpet. You're welcome to do that as well, but if you're taking care of your feet, I would always recommend having athletic shoes. So let's get started. All right, so take your feet maybe a little wider than your shoulders. You're gonna flatten down and roll. Do it again. Flatten down. Now take your feet out just beyond the shoulders, and it's a sumo squat. Now as you're going into a sumo squat, take your hands to your hips and draw those shoulders up, back, and down. Start to feel your abdominals activate. So again, we're gonna focus a lot on the upper body, but we're always gonna focus on that core, including that lower back. So we wanna keep that neutral spine, that natural arch of the back. Good, give me 4 more times. We're gonna add some arms, starting with your right. Get set, last 2. Here we go. We're gonna reach down and circle, take it down and circle, down. So we're just kind of warming up those shoulders a little bit. You don't have to make these circles large. If that bugs your shoulder, reach and open. Good. Let's do a few more. How about 8 more? You're still squatting, pushing those hips back, warming up that lower half. We are going to combine some lower body with that upper body. Keep the heart rate up a little bit. You have 4. You have 3. Last 2. Let's change those arms. Reach down now, open. So both reach and open. Good, as you open, squeeze your shoulder blades. Start to wake up through your back. You have 4. You have 3, we're gonna slide in. Get ready, your right leg's gonna come towards that midline, take it in, slide. Now, if you don't have a carpet, maybe you're not sliding, maybe you're picking up that foot. If you're here with me, you're using the friction of the carpet. Get a little bit of inner thigh, wake up, down, and up. Now again, chest is wide, hips go back. Core is tight, down and lift, sink and press. Excellent. You have 4, we'll stay put. 3, last 2, and last time. Now stay put, hands to hips. Good work. Down and lift, sink and up. All the way through. 4 more. You have 4, you have 3, last 2, hands to thighs, flatten down. Roll yourself up. Now you're gonna roll down and flatten up. So you're gonna roll down and then press up. So now again, you're gonna flatten down and roll up. And then you're gonna roll down and lift up. Do it again. Flatten down and roll. Now you're gonna roll and flatten. You got that one more time each. So you flatten down, roll it up, and then you're gonna roll down, flatten up. One more time. You're gonna just reach and lift. Make that nice V shape. Good. Maybe roll those shoulders up, back, and down. We are picking up our weights next, but I really want you to power into those heels. Wiggle those toes. Tighten through that core. And of course, we're gonna finish this warm up with a little bit of plank to bring some attention to all those deep core muscles. Get ready. You have 4. You have 3, push your hips back, 2, and last time, walk your feet about hip distance, take a nice deep inhale, exhale, swan dive forward, walk yourself out into your plank. Now as you're in your plank, position your hands under your shoulders. You're also building intrinsic strength of your hands as you power the floor away. Start to heat up triceps, and of course your shoulders and your biceps. As you inhale, breathe your head up in line with the spine. As you exhale, tighten through your abdominals. If you're on your knees right here, you can tip your feet to your seat, hold there, or you can keep your shins on the floor. If you're on the balls of the feet, commit to it, lift the back of the thighs, power that floor away. And again, you are heating up all those deep core muscles. You are thinking of navel center in, but also narrowing ribs, narrowing hips. Keep that gaze ahead of you. Start to travel. Little shuffle. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now start to walk it out right, left. Now, I don't care how big you step out. If you want to go back to those little jogs, you do it. Breathe your head up in line with the spine. Take your gaze ahead of you, keeping that core so tight. Every exhale is your chance. Recommit to the abdominals. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it here. Go 8, 7, go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pike up to that downward dog. Roll yourself up. Go ahead and pick up your weights. And we're going to take our feet about hip distance. Palms facing in. You're going to squat and bicep curl. This is a hammer curl. Now again, we're going to try to combine upper and lower body together a little bit, because why not? That lower body gets our heart rate up. Large muscles while we're concentrating on that upper body. Now right now, I have a short lever. That short lever is my elbows right in front of the ribs. So if I have really heavy weights, I might want to stay here. Otherwise, if you want to walk it up to a high lever. Down, curl. So your elbows are landing just below your shoulders. This would work if you have maybe 3 to 5 pound weights. If you have heavier, you might not be able to comfortably lift those elbows and keep those shoulders down. So lots of options. I know a lot of us are working out at home. We might be limited in our weight choice. Good, 4 more. You have 4. You have 3, wherever you're choosing to be. You're gonna stay here. Get set. Add that right knee lift. You take it down. Right knee to left. Now as you lift your knees, I want you to pull your core tight, just like you did on that plank. Navel center in, narrow ribs, and narrow hips. Again, your elbows no higher than the shoulders. Shoulders stay down. Think about as you exhale, pulling that belly button in, but also narrowing your ribs, narrowing your hips. Sink and press. Good, give me just 2 more. 1 more time. Now you're gonna hold that right foot up. Take your elbows up just below your shoulders and little punches. Good, so again, as you're punching up, keeping that chest nice and open. 4, 3, 2, hinge it. You're gonna kick. Now, you're setting yourself into a hinge position. So you have your elbows nice and still. Your front knee might be slightly in front of your front ankle, but always be on the toes. Start right away to feel a little bit of heat into that back of the front leg. So yes, you're kind of in a hinge lunge. Your back leg is nice and long. Very good. You have 4. Now you have the option of staying with the foot down always. Otherwise, we keep the arms long, we lift the leg, and we start to lift the arms. So now it's a little lift, feeling those posterior deltoids, posture muscles, also by keeping the arms straight, feeling the long head of the tricep. Keep your gaze out ahead of you. Keep that right heel, bone of the big toe, 4th and 5th toes down. Palms facing in, knuckles reaching back. Go 8, 7, 6, 5. Now listen. 4, 3, 2. Now hold. Turn your palms down. Maybe lift your arms a little higher. Maybe lift your leg a little higher. 3, 2. Come on down. And little punches up. Little punches up. So drop your shoulders. Feel them settle down. Punch it up. Good. I'm just turning the other way so you can see me a little bit better. So again, your ears are over shoulders. Shoulders over ribs. Ribs over hips. Hips over heels. You go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hinge it down. You're going to kick. So now you have your left foot in front and you're going to really power down into that heel. That front knee again might be slightly in front of that ankle, but never beyond the toes. Now as you have that back ball of the foot down, it's just a kickstand. Every exhale, pull that navel center in, narrow ribs, narrow hips, wrists are straight. Good. Now again, as you're here, we're going full range. We're keeping that elbow still, using that exhale. Who's ready for a little balance? Let's go. Take it up. Now as you're lifting, remember, palms are facing in. That's a little more neutral for the shoulder. Keep your gaze out ahead of you. And yes, you are working a lot of that inner thigh, outer hip. I know target is arms, abdominals, and back. We are working that mid-back. We are getting that shoulder extension. So you're working your lats, posterior deltoids, but of course, by keeping those arms along, working those triceps. Now again, if you do not want to lift that leg, you tap it down. Stay as light with those toes though as you can. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold there. Turn your palms down. Maybe lift your arms up a little higher. That's right. 4 more. You have 4, 3, 2, stand up. You're gonna curl front and go side. Good. Now if you're taking care of your shoulder, you can keep it front. We do have our palms facing upward, more of that traditional bicep curl. Very nice. Now of course it's that short lever where you have your elbows right in front of your ribs. Nice job. Good. That's it. Perfect. Now we gotta even out a little bit. You have 4. Because remember we did that balance by lifting that right leg. Let's lift that left leg. Oh yeah. And we're just gonna hang out here. Now if you bobble, that just means you're working. Soften your standing leg. Again, you're also working your core a little bit more deeply when you're balancing. Let's go. Nice. You have 8 of these. You have 7. You have 6. Last 5. Go 4. Go 3. Go 2. Place it down. Regular biceps. Take it up. Now start to add a little bit of calf raise. Excellent. Use your breath. Now we start to walk it up again. Notice I've turned my palms inward, a little more neutral as I start to walk it up, no higher than shoulder. Now if I start to feel myself leaning backwards, I want to narrow the front of the ribs. Keep the core nice and tight. Very good. Hang out with this one. You have 8. You have 7. Excellent. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Now hinge it forward. You're going to fly. Now as you fly, take your gaze out ahead of you. Remember, you want that long line, head to tailbone. The reason we're hinging is to work against gravity. Let's do our full range here. Again, your knees are soft. Hug those inner thighs inward. Use your exhale. Keep going. Nice work. Take it out. In. Press and in. Good. Every time you exhale, chance to tighten those abdominals. Go for 4. Yes. 3. Now listen. 2. Here we go. Pulses up. Take it. 3, 2, 1, and down. 3, 2, 1, and down. Pulse it up. 2, 3, and down. Up. 2, 3, and down. That's right. 3, 2, 1, and down. So keep those shoulders away from your ears. Keep it going. Take it. 3, 2, 1, and down. 3, 2, 1. Now hold at the top. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Option or releve. Hold, hold, hold. You have 4, 3, 2. Come on down. You're going to take it up and back. All right. So again, no higher than shoulder. And you're going to start to lift. So again, as you lift, notice what I'm lifting are the toes. We did those calf raises. We want to even it out. Keep your feet about hip distance. If you want a little more stability, you always have the option of taking your feet a little wider, as long as your hips, knees, and toes are going the same way. Take it up, back, no higher than shoulder. You have 4, you have 3, exhale 2, and last time. Now hold at the top, turn your palms down, take it down, and lift. So you're out about 45 degrees. If this bugs your shoulder, come back to shoulder width. Inhale, exhale, good. Imagine you are working through water, pushing through that the whole time. You have 6, go. You have 5, no higher than shoulder. 4, you have 3, final 2. And last time, now hold there, hinge it forward, wide rows. Nice. Now as you go into those wide rows, think about letting your elbows go out wider than your pinky. Keep that gaze again. 3 to 5 feet ahead of you. Every exhale, pull that navel center in. Narrow ribs, narrow hips. Yes. All the way through. You have 8. You have 7. 6 here. Last 5. Come on. You got 4. 3. Final 2. Now hold at the top and pulses back. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold there. Option or releve. Don't go anywhere. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2. Come on down. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Take your left arm up, right palm turns up, and we're going to that bicep and that tricep. Good, that's it. Curl, so again you curl, bending both elbows. Try to keep that left elbow nice and close. You have 8 of these. You have 7, go. 6, that's right. 5, 4 more. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it up, good. So again, you have now your left palm up. You're taking that right arm behind you. You have that soft knee. I can't help it, I kind of have to bend the knees with the music, but you're not doing a squat. You are keeping that pelvis nice and vertical. Exhale. Excellent. Let's go. 8, chin off your chest. 7, ears in line with shoulders. 6, go. Final 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back down. Turn your palms down. You're back here. We're gonna add on. You just did this, I know. Here we are. You're gonna lift up, shoulder, out, and down. Lift, in, out, and down. So it's 45 degrees. Shoulder width, out, and down. Lift, in, out, and down. Very good. It's up, it's in, it's out, and down. Good. Again, foundation through your feet. Soften your knees. Tighten your abdominals. We're getting ready to transition through our plank and come down to that floor. So again, if you need that extra cushioning, that mat, you might want to grab it or at least know where it is. Give me a few more. Take it up, in, out, and down. Take it up, in, out, and down. 4 more. Take it up, in, out, and down. Last 3. Excellent. 2 more. Take it up, take it in, out. 1 more time. Good, nice work. Go ahead and set your weights down and make sure you know where they are. Come to the front of your workspace, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. 3. Here's 2 and 1. Take a beautiful inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward, and you're gonna walk it back. Now you're gonna be right into your plank. You've been here before. Let's spread those fingers out nice and wide. Inhale, reach your chest. Exhale, push the floor away. If you are on the balls of the feet, commit to it, lift the back of the thighs. If you're on the knees, commit to that, reach your chest, opposition to your knees. Now wherever you are, take that inhale open, take that exhale tight. Now remember, you just worked your arms a whole heck of a lot. So they might be a little fatigued, but that's okay. We're going into some push-ups next. You have 8, 7. They're gonna be our tricep push-ups, our Pilates push-ups in 4, 3, 2. Set your knees down if you want, it's down. 2. Now the difference between our Pilates push-ups and our regular push-ups is the angle of that elbow. We have our elbows scraping the ribs. We have that nice tricep action. Now we have that plank in motion here. So of course that navel center is pulled in. Narrow ribs and narrow hips. Inhale and exhale. Good, take an inhale down. Chin is off your chest. Take it down, 2. You owe me 4 more times and a hold, take it down. 2 and up for 2. It's inhale on that down. Elbows hugging those ribs 2 more times. Keeping that chin off your chest. Gaze ahead of your fingers. 1 more full range. Let's hold on that down. Hold on that down halfway. You got this. Hold, hold. For 4, 3, 2. Come on down. So now you're into prone. Take your feet about hip distance. Really seal your hip bones. Pubic bone into the floor, and that's protect your back. Take your elbows out to the side goalpost. Take an inhale. Exhale, extend. Inhale comes down. Exhale, extend. Inhale comes down. Exhale, extend. And then down. Exhale, extend. And down. 1 more time. Hold there. Now keep the fronts of the feet pressed down so firmly the knees hover. Hip bones are down. Abdominals are lifted. Float your elbows. You're going to reach and pull. So you're going to feel that mid-back. You don't need any weights at all. You are feeling a scapula squeeze. Reach, pull, reach, pull. Again, going only so far forward as those shoulders can stay down. Hold that orange. Don't crush it. You can think of looking 2 or 3 feet ahead of you. Good. Again, keep those feet down. Powering into that. Keep your glutes tight. You are working your mid and lower back. 4. You have 3. Last 2. And last time. Now take your arms behind you. Now, You're gonna feel those long heads of the triceps fired up. You're gonna also work those posterior deltoids. You're against a lot of gravity. Keep your hip bones down. Pull those abdominals in tight. You go 8, 7, 6. Let's focus on that lower back. Next you have 4, 3, 2. Now start to lift. Now as you start to lift, think about it again. Yeah, you're feeling glutes, but you're also working that mid and lower back. So we always think of back as upper back. Lower back is so important for our core health. Keep that navel center pulled up and away. You go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold there. Retract your shoulder blades together. Drop your chin, arms higher, legs higher. 5 seconds. You have 4, 3, 2. Come on back. Round your spine. Come into that shell stretch. You're going to reach forward and back. Do it again. Reach forward and back. One more. And then come back to center. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Press into the balls of the feet. Hover your knees. So in this knee hover, sometimes called that tabletop plank, we have our knees hovered maybe 2 or so inches off the floor, such that our shoulders and hips are the same height. As you power the floor away, inwardly spiral your elbows. Think about pushing into the balls of the feet. Think about widening through that chest. Take your gaze ahead of you. Remember, you can always take a break. That core is tight, that navel center pulling in, narrowing ribs and narrowing hips, keeping your head in line with the spine. Don't quit. Not now, not yet. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Set your knees down. Uncurl your toes. And come into that extension stretch. Keep your hips nice and high. Arms are long. Feel the chest collapse. Hold it there for 3. Hold it there for 2. And now take your elbows back down under your shoulders. Remember, you can be on your knees in any plank, this one included. Otherwise, tuck your toes. Now as you tuck your toes, you are working a little bit more core. If your shoulders bug you doing this plank, go back to that straight arm plank with your hands under shoulders. Here you are energizing your elbows towards your ribs. Inhale, reach your chest. Exhale, pull those abdominals in nice and tight. Now again, suction cup your hands down. The first digit of each finger is down. Reaching that heart, lifting the back of the thighs if you're on the balls of the feet. If you're on your knees, maybe tipping your feet to your seat. Wherever you are, reach that chest. Hold, hold. You got it. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on down. Take a little Sphinx pose, and then roll back into that shell stretch. Round through your back. Sweep your legs around to the side. We're going into our C curve. Now, if you want a towel behind your back, you can have it. We're going to round back and then lift. You're going to tilt your pelvis and lift. Chin is off your chest. You're going to tilt and lift 4 more times. So we're building that roundness, which is really good for that flexibility of your low back. And of course, great for those abdominals. You have 4. You have 3. You have 2. And now you're going to hold there, walk those arms. Good, squeeze those inner thighs. Chest is open. Chin off your chest. Let's go. Nice work. Now as you're squeezing those inner thighs, you can dig your heels in or you can have your feet down. Feel your sacrum L5, L4 pressing down. Again, if you want a towel or rolled up yoga mat behind your back, you can always have that. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. Now come back center, take it up for 2, down for 2. So you're keeping this round back. It's not big. You're taking that bottom of the rib cage up and over, and then down. Take it up, 2, down, 2. Take it up for 2, down for 2. Take it up for 2. Now you can hold on if you want. If you're holding on, hook your hands behind. Let your elbows be nice and wide. Take it up for 2 and down. 4 more times. Chin is off your chest. Hold an orange. Don't crush it. Take it up. Excellent. Keep going. 2 more. Take it up. 2 and down. 1 more time. Take it up for 2. Now hold there. Now maybe straighten out those legs. Retilt the pelvis. Turn your palms up. Little cross. Cross right over left. Left over right. Then you can point your toes so hard that your heels lift. You want to feel the back of the hamstrings, back of the calves into that floor, and you are tilting that pelvis. Every time you exhale, pull that navel center in. pelvis towards the ribs and cross, cross. Almost there. Let's go. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it there, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and roll forward. Come on up, fingertips facing forward, and come up into that reverse plank. Now, you can take a full reverse plank, legs are long, or you can bend your knees. And again, you are working those back muscles, squeezing the scapula together. You are working those back of the arm muscles, some shoulder work too. That's why we always have those fingertips facing forward, keeping that rotator cuff nice and safe. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on down. Make sure there is some room behind you. We're going to go into those rolled hands. Take it down, 2, up for 2. Take it down, 2, and up. You can hold on if you want. Down, 2, up for 2. Now if you're holding on, I want you to have your elbows nice and bent. Stay out of your neck. Maybe you're going just as low as the scapula. Take it down, 2, and up. Press your feet down. Take it down, 2, up for 2. Down, 2, up for 2. 2 more. 1 more time. Down, 2. Now we're going to stay down. Bend your knees to tabletop and just curl. Now as you're curling, keep your knees right over your hips, feet a little higher than your knees. Your lumbar spine is down. Curl the bottom of the ribs up and over. Go 4, 3. Now single leg stretch. Take it out. Now as you have that single leg stretch, stop your knees out over your hips. You can reach your arms as you exhale. Stretch and stretch. You can take one hand in by the knee, other out by the ankle. Stay curled up. Of course, if you're feeling your neck, yes, you can come down. And if you're down, you are tipping the pelvis to the ribs. 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. Now zip those inner thighs. You're going to reach and circle. Now as you zip those inner thighs, one solid leg, ankles, knees, inner thighs, reach and circle. Go 4, go 3, go 2, and last time. Now straighten the legs, little curl. So again, take your feet about hip distance. Let your hands fall into your hamstrings. Stay right at your knees, curl, hold. Take that bottom of the rib cage up and over. Go, go. You have just 4, 3, 2. Now scissors, take it in, 2 and switch, in, 2 and switch. Good, staring at your knees. Your lumbar spine is down. Take it in, 2. Good, drop your shoulders. Feel that length of your neck. You don't have to have straight legs. Again, you can also hold at that hamstring. Take it in, 2, in, 2. 4 more, it's in, 2. Good, 2 more times. In, 2. Now hold those legs up, reclaim the legs, curl. 4, 3, 2. Now make those stop signs, send those legs away. Hold it there. Curl those abdominals in and up. You hold for 4, 3, 2. Hug your knees in. Have a seat. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe roll yourself forward. Rock and roll side to side. Get a nice spine stretch forward. Take that inhale and that exhale. Roll yourself up. Sweep the legs around to the side. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, cat back. And cow. Let's do it again. Cat back. And cow one more time. Now let's come up to high kneeling. Take your arms behind you. Expand that chest, open through the heart. We'll bend that right elbow. Hinge over to the side. Beautiful. And then you'll keep going. Drop that shoulder. And switch. Bending that elbow, hinge over to the side. And keep going. Excellent. Take your arms out in front, get a nice round back. And then go ahead and reach your arms up. Take one leg forward, support yourself to tall. Take your arms behind you. Tilt the pelvis forward, support your spine. And just go ahead and release the neck. Trace it across and back. Good, one more time. And then come back to center, chin parallels. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths in. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale, one more time. And exhale. Awesome job today with our arms, abdominals, and back. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time. Take care.